wonder why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down. Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Take a nice big gulp before we get started.
Or you hold it in your hand. You hold it in your hand. You know what I'm saying?
Do that too.
Yeah, that way you don't got to put it down.
Confessions, you know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. I will. If you give me another pillow, I won't. Give me another small pillow, like the gray pillow. Just, please. Thank you. Okay. Got it. So, all right. See, comfortable now. I ain't gotta, try to get comfortable. Yes. Thank you. I like the color coordination. You got the yellow going on. Right.
We brought it together. The ambiance is right.
Yeah, that we try. You know what I'm saying? Content value.
Yeah. It matters.
It does. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, so I have Emjay Johnson in the motherfucking building.
I'm in the building.
And listen, before we start anything, you gonna have to serenade me or just the viewers in general. Come on now, come on. You got some Casamigos in you. Let's go.
Yeah, to hear.
I want to hear.
You gonna throw me on the spot out the gate like that?
Yes, I ain't gotta pay for this either. Oh, because you charge. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being heard?
Okay.
I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on his shirt. You don't believe his stories. You know that there are lies. As bad as you are, you stick around, and I just don't know why. If I was your man, baby, you would not worry about what I do.
Hey.
I'll be coming home back to you every night, doing you right. You're the type of woman.
Hey!
Yeah. We can vibe all the way out, but we just gonna keep it.
I mean, you give me that classic R&B.
Right.
We don't hear it anymore.
Man, it's coming back around. Believe it or not.
I think I was just telling my staff the other day that the Africans have it on lock right now.
Man, they move.
They got it on lock. The WizKid, DeVito, Techno, like. I'm just like, can we get this back in the U.S.?
That's why they kind of mixing like the R&B in with that, you know what I'm saying? But that's what's going to bring it back, because you got to do what's now for the people to listen. And then when you give them the album, or, give them you, then you can kind of take it back to how it used to be.
Well, thank you. I'm glad, because we've been back and forth for the past. Like, I just kind of wanted it to be right. You know what I'm saying? And everything is right now. And just in case some of the viewers don't know who you are, I just want to give you a proper introduction. Emjay Johnson, the brother of Shay Johnson, although you do have your own brand outside of what she has done. She's a veteran of reality TV.
I love her to death.
She is, Shay just real.
That's my heart.
I fuck with Shay the long way. You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna say what she gotta say.
We, as brother and sister, we go through our thing. It's normal. But at the end of the day, can't nothing break blood.
That's good. I mean? That's good. I mean, I did see your family on Ayana Fix My Life.
Yeah.
I don't understand how she's fixing lives in 10 days, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. It actually helped, but we'll get into that.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And I gotta say, the infamous ex of Amara, Negra. And I hope I said her name right.
Yes.
Okay.
That's her name.
And outside of that, you're doing, of course, you're a singer first. You're an artist first.
A singer. I got my hat line that I'm working on.
Okay.
So top of the year, we're coming out with the hat line.
That's nice.
We got the Healthy Hand, a family business, me and my sister. On the face of a new product that's coming out.
Okay.
We're working on more products. So that's also another thing that we're doing. And, we're just working.
Black excellence. I love it. I love it.
Yes. Crypto, all that good stuff. We in it.
Now, reality TV left a bad taste in a lot of folks' mouths about you. I believe, first of all, I don't believe in like reality TV couples. Just like, how you see these YouTube couples.
Right.
And it's like, okay, how long are we going to keep this up? Because couples fight, couples go through stuff. And not everything is good. But when your relationship is all over TV and everybody has an opinion, and I believe there's no privacy anymore.
At all.
Yeah.
There's no privacy.
So is it okay if we start with,
I mean, whatever you want to talk about. Yeah. I'm here to just, give you my truth. And
okay, let's start with Amara, because that breakup scene was tragic. Now, you guys were together for about a year prior to filming that or prior to breaking up?
We were together in total 3 years.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 years.
So even before when she first got her contract on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Yeah, we met outside of Love and Hip Hop.
Oh.
So people just think that, we came together for TV, but it wasn't. Like, we met outside of that, things went sideways, it didn't work out. You know what I mean? And then we came back together again. And I didn't get back with her because of the show. It was just that we just naturally came back together, just talking and started working out, just little stuff like that. And then, the offer came on the table.
Because they painted you as, I guess, some sort of, you used her, you weren't working, perfect gentleman, excuse my French, great dick. But no goals, no goals in life. Cause you know how it is. I don't know if you heard this. They say, they got them guys that, they do everything right. They treat you right. You know what I'm saying? They cook, they clean, they're emotionally there for you, but financially they can't meet you where you are.
Right.
And so that's kind of how I believe TV painted you.
Yeah, and it's crazy. And no disrespect to Love and Hip Hop, thank them for the opportunity or whatever. But, if you're filming all day. Every day you're filming 12, 15 hours a day. And if you recorded me, they recorded me singing to Amara. They recorded me performing, my music and all these different things and never put it on TV. So I have no control over editing. So they made me look how they wanted me to look. And, I have no control over that. I got thick skin though. You know what I mean?
How do you feel that they made you look?
Exactly what you said. You said everything right on the head.
And I forgot to add in that you can sing. And so if a girl get mad at you, all you got to do is sing.
I wish it was that easy.
About every damn thing.
I wish it was that easy. But women ain't that easy. Maybe for 2 seconds, you know what I mean? And then afterwards it's a wrap. It's gonna snap right back. They got that snap back. Hey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
So tell us, if you don't mind, take us back, to, I guess, how was your relationship with Amara outside of the cameras? Because 3 years in total together, on and off, what was the relationship like?
What people sometimes get confused is when they see us on TV or see, celebrities or whatever it may be, they think that we are different. We eat, sleep, and shit the same, at the end of the day. So we have normal relationship problems just like you would have. My sister, my brother, anybody, my mother who just got married, she about to have some problems too. One day, they're going to have some problems too. You know what I mean? So it's just about getting through it. But, we have normal problems. Okay. It could be my schedule or how I move around. Okay. It could be communication. It's many things, anything that you could think about.
But I guess the initial breakdown, because of course you got the whole world telling Amara, oh, he's this, he's that. And then she goes off to film a scene. Well, I don't even think she filmed the scene with your ex. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, she filmed the scene.
Okay.
And that was set up and created. I don't think she knew that was going to happen. Because from my understanding, she thought she was going on a scene with another cast member just to have a dinner, just to catch up and have a dinner and, they kind of to be friends, you know what I'm saying? Let's build a relationship with each other. And it turned and it went left field, But the crazy thing is it's a relationship of mine from 10 years ago. Like, you dug into my past. When I was 21, 22 years old, you brought a female up to talk about me, which all the facts wasn't even out there about that situation.
Well, you mind clearing some of that up?
I was portrayed in that situation to be a user, to be a certain person, but I helped raise, 2 kids, was taking kids to school, doing certain things. And I was a young man. I'm not saying I was perfect.
Right.
I'm not saying I was perfect. And we had our ups and downs too. But, for her to come on and say what she said, and trust me, that person reached out to me apologizing about what she said. And she just thought that that's what they wanted for TV.
Wow.
Yeah. And I still haven't talked to her to that, since that day, since it happened, because we were actually cool. We were still we were cool. We would speak, different things like that. So when that happened, that even shocked me because we had a very great relationship, even outside, like off of TV. You know what I mean? So when that happened, you know, somebody turned her over to the dark side and made her think whatever she wanted to think. And you know,
I'm shocked that one person could come in and film one scene. And I guess maybe it was the embarrassment for Amara. Because, you know, when producers congregate together to how can we create the most dramatic scene for television?
That's TV.
And so, and I don't think a lot of people really understand like what goes into that, you know, kind of setting people up, making it look like somebody said this about you and they didn't say, and the next thing you know, you fighting somebody because they done cut and edited and switched up a scene.
That's right.
And so, and that's why I would never personally do reality TV unless I'm the producer.
You gotta be a certain type of person to do reality TV.
Yeah. And I mean, trust me, I feel that your sister has built an amazing career off reality TV. If anybody knows how everything is done, she knows. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Shay, because she's been around for a long time, she's able to kind of say, no, don't do this, do this. You know, Amara, she's a little bit younger in the game, so she doesn't understand that.
Right.
And so for them to bring an ex-girlfriend on, first of all, you'll be surprised. I get contacted by the mamas, the boyfriend's mama's friend's friend. Oh, I knew him for their 3 minutes of fame. They come up, they exaggerate. Some stuff be true, but most of the stuff they exaggerate because they think that this is what people want. You know? And so for, you know, you and Amara's situation, it was just sad that one scene, and I believe they created that scene so much to embarrass her that she had no choice but to pull the plug between you two because it was like how do I bounce back from this?
It was like a soap opera. You know? It was like a soap opera. And like I said, I don't want to, you know, VH1 did what they did, and, you know, I can't take that back. They can't take it back. But at the end of the day, like I said, to be in reality TV, you have to have tough skin. And I think that was one situation for Amara that she didn't know she didn't know what to do. You know, because you're hearing things from production, you know what I'm saying? You're in this moment, you're listening to me. We're having our own personal problems at the same time, you know? So I think it was just a lot for her. And she dealt with it the best way she knew how to deal with it.
Now, did you work in the relationship?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course I did.
Now, were you able to match her hustle?
I mean, we got two different hustles. You know what I'm saying? My hustle is different from her hustle. You know what I'm saying? I work just like she worked. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we're the same. I mean, she's Amara. I'm me. Of course, I think that she has a bigger platform than me. You know, she has a bigger platform and different things like that. But I work. Like people just sit up there.
So you were contributing to the household.
Yeah, I was contributing, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Now, were there instability in jobs per se? Like maybe you couldn't keep a job?
I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and say like I'm the richest man in the world. I mean, you got to look at it like this. You know, today, you know, there's men that have a lot of money, and men are you know, tricking on women and doing certain things, you know, and they can provide certain things for women that probably I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you have social media. And social media is portraying people to be a certain type of way, or if they really do have it, whatever it may be. And I just think that it's a desire for certain women to want that perfect man to be able to provide and give you the world, give you everything that you want. You know what I mean? But even when a man can provide and give you everything you want, there's other problems behind that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just because I may not be that man that has, you know, millions and millions of dollars or whatever it may be, you know, and, you know, I don't contribute maybe in that moment or whatever it may be, because people don't understand the transition with me and Amara. The transition went from an apartment to a mansion. You understand what I mean? So that's and it's two different type of lifestyles, you know what I mean? But it also depends on the type of woman that you're dealing with, because there's some women that no matter what your situation is, they gonna ride with you, no matter what you got and what you don't got. You know what I mean? So it just really all just depends on the woman, you know, at the end of the day. But yes, I was working. Yes, I was contributing. You know what I'm saying? So all that. You know, if I...
Long-lasting, irresistible, warm, and sensual. What came to your mind? Because it better have been perfume. Le Bijou Parfum, to be exact, because they offer premium quality and long-lasting fragrances with a bottle that is infused with a girl's best friend. Right, a diamond by Swarovski. If you're feeling electric and irresistible, try Le Bijou Parfum's Venetia scent, or maybe you're feeling exotic and sensual, so you should try their Jezebel Bombshell Oud scent. Explore these fragrances preferences and more at lebijouparfum.com or click the link below. Let's put the wine down for a second because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and it has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie, and so much more. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service, so you can order at 3 a.m. if you ain't coming, if you get me, okay? And if something isn't working out, you can send it back within 90 days, no hassle. And if that's not enough, you can also take pleasure in knowing that 20% of their profits goes to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. So go on ahead and log on to AdamandEve.com. Use the code TASHAK for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the US and Canada. Some exclusions apply now, but hurry up and visit AdamandEve.com so they can make you come.
But I can tell that scene was very emotional for you because you were crying.
Yeah, I was hurt. You
don't see very many men cry.
Yeah. I was, and the crazy thing is, man, I can't even think the last time I cried outside of that like that. I ain't gonna put it out there, but I'll just say that, I've had relationships in my life, and there was a very huge gap between relationships because dealing with these women today, what I'm saying, it ain't.
I would not want to be in these streets as a single woman now at this day and time.
It ain't easy, it ain't easy. Yeah. So it's just like, I really, for myself, and how I was living my life and different things, I really remove myself from certain things to try to establish a different type of life. You know what I'm saying? I allowed myself to be vulnerable, with her and open up, you know what I mean? So to open up like that and then kind of just be humiliated on TV, you know what I'm saying? Kind of hit me. You know what I'm saying? They kind of hit me, you know what I mean? So
they had you walking fast with the bag out, talking about, I'm fighting for you. Yeah. And I was just like, no.
Well, you know what some of that, like I said, it's soap opera. You got to add that extra because, cut. All right, now we got to do this real quick. You know what I mean?
You put on that hat.
You had to put on my little top hat real quick. And I had to end it off right.
You. I'm never letting you go. And you slammed the door. I was like, damn.
Yeah. So, they had to make it dramatic at the end, or whatever. But, that was definitely a deep situation.
Did you ever feel, I guess, with the transition from the apartment to the mansion, because I know how that goes. Mm-hmm. It's instant.
Right.
And then expectations are from here to here now. We're living like this now, so we have to do this. It has to be certain ways. Do you feel that she kind of felt like maybe your pocket should have went from apartment to mansion like that?
Maybe she did. That's honestly something that you would have to ask her. She
never, I guess discussed that with you?
Yeah, we had conversations about certain things, and at the end of the day, it's like this. Now that, like, when you're in love with somebody, you hope and wish that you can be a certain type of person or whatever it may be. But now I kind of look at it as like, if you accept me how I am, accept me how I am. Don't try to move my feet faster than what I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? Like what are we doing? Okay, we went from the apartment to the mansion. Like, if you wanted more money and I can't provide that for you, if that's what it is, if that's the issue, then look where we are now. We're not together.
Yeah. Do you feel like she was looking for a way out? And using that conversation with your ex as kind of a scapegoat?
It could have been, but I was too blinded to see if that's what it was.
Okay.
I was too blind to see, and I'm not gonna act like I didn't hear it, because I heard that. You know what I'm saying? Even
she did move on rather fast.
Huh?
She did move on rather fast.
Yeah. So,
with a friend that was pretty close to you, right?
Yeah. How did you know that?
I'm Tasha K.
Okay.
Seriously?
Yeah, so we gonna jump. You want to jump into that right now?
Sure, let's go.
Yeah, that's where you want to go?
Let's go. I'm not sure how long after, but to be crying and putting the love of your life out.
So
and then
So the people don't know, but this dude that she's on TV with now, Alan, I introduced him.
Oh.
That was me. when we were flying out to the Dominican Republic and she was getting her property, because I had nothing to do with those. Mm-hmm. She was getting her properties together, even though I was there through the process and assisting in any way I can. You know, I can't say I didn't pay for anything in any of those apartments either, you know. But she had an incident out there in DR where she had some clients Airbnb in one of the spots, and they kind of like fucked up everything, you know what I'm saying? Fucked up everything or whatever, and she didn't know kind of what to do. And I knew Alan, who lived out there. So I said, you know, let me reach out to Alan, because I knew Alan was kind of connected a little bit. He can kind of get the police or the authorities or somebody to come over there to get them out of the unit and kind of help. And then, you know, it was kind of the beginning stages of her doing the Airbnb. So she was learning different things. So I said, why don't we put somebody in position? I said, let's just use Alan to, you know, rent out the Airbnb, since, you know, when you're not in town or whatever, or he can just be in control of that. Let's put him in charge, because I trust him. You know what I mean? And I trust Alan, because me and Alan got a history.
Well, you did trust him.
Yeah, I did trust him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? me and Alan had history. And, you know, it goes back like 8-9 years. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to where he went to school with my brother. My brother, he was an international student in college, and my brother took care of him through certain situations. My brother took care of him. My brother was in his wedding, you know what I'm saying, of his ex or whoever it may be, in certain things. So people don't understand behind what's going on TV. There's other shit happening, you know what I'm saying, where I got my family, and, you know, my brother's pissed, you know what I'm saying, because my brother introduced me to him, and, you know what I mean, it's just like, we talking, and he talking to me about my relationship, trying to give me advice, and, you know, telling me certain things.
Alan was talking to you about your relationship?
The last time I was out there, he was kind of...
With Amara?
Yeah, trying to give me advice, saying like, you know, I don't really feel like she supports you, man. If she, you know, if she don't support you with certain things, man, why don't you just go? Like, saying certain things, and, you know, little things like that. So it's kind of a you know, he kind of, you know, he crossed me. You know what I'm saying? He crossed me at the end of the day. And then it's like, you know, it was very, very unexpected. Very, very unexpected. So like,
how long after the breakup scene did you find out that Alan and Amara were a thing?
Well, I mean, let's be in real time. You know what I'm saying? In real time, how everything is, you know, after the show, you know, there was some time that everybody had to, you know, do their own thing. You know, we were still together, still going through our problems.
Oh, y'all was still together after that scene?
Yeah, I was still, you know what I'm saying? We were off and on. I was still living there at the house, you know, different things like that. It's just that, you know, I'm just going to say this, because I don't want to make her seem like she's like this bad person. That ain't for me to judge. I just don't like what happened and what she did. What they're doing right now, I don't respect that. You know what I mean? But, you know, we were off and on. I was still in the crib, in the house, and I don't know if we want to get specific dates.
Yes,
you know
that's what we're here for.
So
we don't do these commercial-friendly interviews. We do interviews.
So basically, the introduction was done in January of this year. The introduction was done in January.
Okay.
I technically ended up moving out of the house. Man, shit, we got to go back. I moved out one time before.
Okay.
You know, for about 6 months.
Okay.
I moved out and ended up going back in, you know, a little situation. I ended up going back into the house.
Okay.
And then I ended up moving out again this year, January. And, February.
I could tell you it kind of bothers you.
I'm gonna be honest.
This Alan and Amara situation, and you having to watch it on television. So
I admit, I was in a little dark space for 2 seconds. Yeah, I was in a little dark space, you know, because of the fact that all of us sat down, me, Amara, Alan, and Mommy sat down together, and he expressed to them, you know, how, you know, close we are, how close he is with my brother, and the history. And then all of this come out. And I started seeing little signs, you know, those little things that was happening. Because I follow on Instagram, you know, I didn't, you know, even after things happen with us, it's not, I don't hate her. This is a woman one of the women I love, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I haven't loved too many people in my life. I could probably count 1, 2, 3 people in my entire life who I like, you know, became vulnerable to. But she was definitely one of them. And the situation bothered me. You know, I ain't gonna lie, act like it didn't bother me. You know, I could sit here and act like I'm grown. You know what I mean? You know, I got feelings. You know, even though sometimes we can hide it or do whatever I got, you know, it bothered me. So I went through a little dark spot, you know, because I was hurt by it. And then that transferred to some anger, you know what I'm saying? And my mind was somewhere else. And then and then I just had to just find a way to detach myself.
But what signs did you see from the moment that you guys made the introduction in January?
Okay, here we go. So this is what it is. The signs was this. We were together. Because of everything that happened on TV, there was a lot of things that was hidden between me and her that she didn't really want, you know, people to know or see certain things.
Like what?
You know, just us just still being together, us still, you know, me living in the house still, you know, and everybody had their opinion. I just think that the opinion of the people affected her a lot, you know? Yeah. You know, if to some people, that's what it's going to do. You know, not to everybody, but to her, I feel like that affected her. And, you know, so she tried to hide a lot, or many people wanted to have interviews and talk to me about the situation. And I wouldn't talk to anybody about it because of the love and the respect that I have for her. I never did it. You know what I'm saying? I never did it. And that's not what I wanted to do, because this was a real relationship. This is not for TV. Okay. You know what I mean? So, what was I getting into? I was going to say...
like some of the things that you had seen transpire between Amara and Alan that led you to think that there was something going on prior to your exit from the relationship.
So I was in DR for New Year's. So we spent time in DR. We was in DR for about a month. So we came back, I believe it was February, we came back here to Miami. But at that time, we kind of got back together, you know, during that time. And then when we came back here, we kind of like, it was just like, let's just get some time apart, you know what I'm saying? Let's just take some time apart or whatever. You know, I ended up saying, all right, cool. I'm not going to try to put the press on or do nothing. I'm just going to leave, you know what I'm saying? So I left. But in the mix before even leaving, I made sure that they had Alan's number. I still was, this is Alan's number. Okay. If you got any, because Mommy was still in DR when we came back. Mommy stayed there because they was doing construction on the unit. Okay. So I said, here goes Alan's number, Mommy. If you need anything, hit him up and call him, you know. So they had his info. So I just started seeing that he was around, helping in the units. Cause I'm still following. Like I said, I don't hate her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just like block her. We follow each other. So I see that he's around, but she never mentioned nothing to me about it. You know, even though I gave her the number, she didn't say that, oh, I'm doing this with Alan. I told her to use Alan before we left, but it wasn't confirmed. Okay. It wasn't confirmed that he was going to be in control of the units, of the apartments. So then when I left, when I was going out of the picture, she I guess called him when she went back to DR, got in contact with him because he's driving her around. He trying to help with business, whatever's going on. I don't know what they doing. I have no idea, but I guess that's when they caught their little vibe and their connection. You know, they caught their vibe and their connection, but I was never told, because I spoke to her again. I was like, you know, I asked her, I said, you dealing with, you know, Alan, is he helping you? And she was just like, she kind of didn't really want to talk about it. Because even after I left from the house, I would still like kind of see her. I would still see her. We would still communicate. You know what I mean? You know, little flirty things and all that little stuff. And I had seen something where, you know, I know Alan, so I know his tattoo. I know certain things, you know, his voice. You know what I'm saying? I know Alan. So I seen that he was around her in certain videos and certain things on Instagram. And it's sad to say this, but that's just what it is. Yeah. You know, I'm still watching you. I still want you to be successful. You know, I want everything you do to win. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm seeing certain things, so I'm like, okay, so he really around. He really helping. So I talked to her. I said, you know, Alan, you know, he helping you. You know, y'all good. And she kind of didn't really want to talk about it, so I just left it alone. You know, I ain't put no pressure on it. It is what it is. as a man, I see what it is. I ain't gonna trip. What I'm gonna do? Ain't nothing I can do about it. So time went on. We're still communicating through these months. Even if at that, I don't believe they was talking at that time, but I just believe that he was helping and she didn't want me to know how much he was helping. You understand what I'm saying? She didn't want me to know. So you want to ask something?
No. I'm just going to say, like, what was your reaction when you saw him on television? Like, I mean, damn, like that. For you to offer your platform to someone that you just met that doesn't mind, first of all, you referred him to make some money, and then you cross that line to not only fuck up your bag, because that's essentially fucking up your bag.
My bag.
No, his bag, because you referred him.
Yeah.
So you're mixing business with pleasure,
right.
And say, for instance, it doesn't work out. You think she's still going to use you. She's not. She's going to move on to someone else. And so now you're sleeping with clients, and now you're granted this major platform, and it's like everyone kind of knows. Like, I wouldn't say everyone knows the story, but it's the people that need to know need to know.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked you didn't get a call back to come and confront this situation.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna say that didn't happen, but
they didn't air it.
Nah, I mean, you know, stuff is still going on. You know what I'm saying? They still filming.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I there was a moment that I remember that I know, keep it to myself, that I kind of seen it coming. Because I know on reality TV, they want you to have a love interest. You know what I'm saying? They want certain things. There's certain things that they want when it comes to, you know, being on TV. So there was a point very close to when it was about to air that I said, homie might end up being on the show, because I kind of know how she moved, and I kind of know her. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know her very well. Yeah. So, because you got to think about it. I mean, she's still Amara. You know what I'm saying? She's still Amara. I'm sure her DM is flooded with celebrities, basketball, football, artists, you know what I'm saying? Different people. You know what I mean? So you get to pick and choose who you want to be with you on that show. And I see him being the one. I seen him being the one. You know what I mean? Because she got his ass like this.
When you say she got
his ass like this.
When you say she got his ass like this, what do you mean?
She just got his ass like, because she had my ass like this. You know what I'm saying?
So she's the type. She's the type that likes to be in control.
I'm a man at the end of the day.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
But you don't mind letting a woman take the lead.
The thing is that see, the thing about me is my situation. I had genuine, and I still got love for her. It was real love for this woman. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I was trying to play a role or trying to do something to get something out of her, because I could have never been on the show. You know what I'm saying? Even when the season was coming back up, I said, I ain't gotta be on this show. Like, I don't give a fuck about this show. I'm here because of you. If you want to do the show, do the show. I ain't gotta be on here. You know what I mean? But the thing is, it's important for TV to have a love interest.
It's because it's messy. They can always figure out how to make couples.
So even if we could have found a way to bring it back together, I ain't gonna say what show, but TV can ruin certain things and just bring another element to what you got going on, because that's a check. It's money.
So when you say Amara had you like this and had him like this, what do you mean? Like, is she is she the dominant one in the relationship?
No,
definitely
not. Definitely not with me. But you know, I can't be dominated. Period. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I give what I want to give.
Some men don't mind allowing their woman to feel in control and take the lead. You know?
I mean, that's
it doesn't emasculate you in any way. It's like,
understandable in certain moments, certain situations. Like, I get that, but I did those when she had those moments. Is because I love her. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be happy. Right. Whatever I got to do to make you happy, that's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? I was there for her through her situations, through a lot of situations, you know what I mean? And I just wanted to be a support system or whatever I can be for you to just, get through certain situations. So now him, just because she might have him, you know what I'm saying, however she got him, he's not me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think at this moment, I think it's impossible for it to be genuine love.
That was gonna be my next question.
It's impossible for it to be.
Do you feel that he truly loves her? Or do you, because Amara's a very beautiful girl.
Listen,
or do you, with a lot of clout.
I'm not here to knock no man. You know
I mean, but there ain't nothing wrong with telling the truth. It's not knocking them, it's the truth.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think the people can see that for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Man popped up out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Do you, Amara, and this is no shade to her, but I see a lot of women that do this. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like Amara can't be alone?
Do I feel like she can't be alone?
Can't be alone. Okay. Do you feel like Amara can't be alone? Like, does she always have to have a man beside her to feel
I think she wants it, but as long as mommy's right there, mommy can fulfill some of those spaces. It's weird to hear that, but it's the truth.
I mean, that could be her codependency.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know? And that's the truth.
Because when you move on from certain relationships, like she was crying over you.
And one thing I don't know, and I really would like to know, is does mommy really condone this situation and think that it's cool? I would really love to know that.
Have you called her to check?
No, and I wouldn't. I wouldn't. You know, I got a phone call not too long ago, and or a text, should I say, and I did not even reply back.
Was it from her mom?
I mean, I got one from my mom too, and I got one from her.
Oh, recently?
Yeah, not too long ago.
Well, what was that like?
And then I got one right before the show came. Well, when the show came out, I got it. I got a text when the show came out, during the show. I just think that text was just a text, check my temperature.
So what did she say? Like, how you doing, or you okay, or did she want to talk to you?
No, it was. She was asking about something I was handling some little business, handling something for, and I was supposed to take care of something. She was asking about it. But I still just left it alone.
You didn't reply?
I didn't reply because I don't think that at that moment, I don't think it really mattered what I was supposed to do that I didn't do. I don't think it mattered because I just think that she was just trying to check my temperature because I know she know. But I see at this point, it's all on TV, what you're doing.
What was the...
And I actually replied to her. I said something to her. And when I said something to her about it, this is when the previews, they were showing the previews about what was about the show coming out. She hit me. She texted me about something that was random, had nothing to do with TV. You know, something random. And then I text back like, "Oh, ooh, I see, woo, woo, woo." I said something to her about what she's doing. She didn't reply. She didn't answer the question. You know, because I asked her about ask her about Alan or whatever, and she didn't text me back. And then, a little bit later, she ended up, texting me about something else. And I just didn't text her.
Does Alan know that she still texts you?
I have no idea. I don't care. And I want the best for them. If they want to be together, hey, be together, I'm in a great space right now.
Okay. Are you dating?
I feel good. I'm not dating, but, I'm dating. I'm a man. I get numbers or whatever. I see people. I flirt. I do what I do, but I'm not in nothing serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, because I'm sure you got a lot of projects coming up and I want to get to that. But this weight loss. Now, it was a little shocking to watch her go from, I don't think she looked bad. I think Amara was beautiful. And she wasn't fat to me, but a lot of people, with those, I don't know if she's had surgery. I don't know if she's had fat transfers or anything like that. I mean, can you confirm or deny, or?
I don't.
You don't know?
You
okay.
Talk to her about that.
Okay. I take that as a yes. However, but to see her go from she looked healthy to, it's like what it shocked. It genuinely, I had people calling me, what I know what the hell going on, and I said I don't. And it's taking me a minute to kind of get used to this new look. It's all about her and what makes her happy and healthy. And I know she says, I don't want to be. I didn't want to be fat. I didn't want to be this. It was health wise, but how did that happen? What that weight loss?
You gotta ask her.
Come on now, you.
Man, you gotta ask her. I mean, whatever she's telling y'all, that's what's going on with her and her weight loss.
So it ain't stress?
I'm sure she's stressing. Hopefully she making money. You know, she doing her thing. I'm sure she's stressing. I'll be stressed out about shit.
I was like, either she had a gastric sleeve or she truly really lost that weight like that. But you don't really see people lose weight that fast.
Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. AdamandEve.com. I'm talking toys, bondage, lingerie, and so much more. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service, so you can order at 3 a.m. if you ain't coming, if you get me, okay? And if something isn't working out, you can send it back within 90 days, no hassle. And if that's not enough, you can also take pleasure in knowing that 20% of their profits goes to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. So go on ahead and log on to AdamandEve.com. Use the code TASHAK for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the US and Canada. Some exclusions apply now, but hurry up and visit AdamandEve.com so they can make you come. Long-lasting, irresistible, warm, and sensual. What came to your mind? Because it better have been perfume. Le Bijou Parfum, to be exact, because they offer premium quality and long-lasting fragrances with a bottle that is infused with a girl's best friend. Right, a diamond by Swarovski. If you're feeling electric and irresistible, try Le Bijou Parfum's Venetia scent, or maybe you're feeling exotic and sensual, so you should try their Jezebel Bombshell Oud scent. Explore these fragrances and more at lebijouparfum.com or click the link below.
Is she healthy?
My question is, did the weight loss start happening when she was around me or around Alan? It's up in the air too, huh?
Yeah, that's the good point, because I'm like, well, you know, black men, y'all like women to be healthy. You don't mind a woman with a little weight on. But in the, in certain, cultures, they want their women to look a certain way. And I just felt like when I saw her, I was like, I instantly said, is she okay? That was my first reaction. Is she okay? Is she sick? Because when you lose that type of weight, people think that could it be some type of illness? Could it be stress? And my thing is, I'm like, well, maybe she had a gastric sleeve, but a gastric sleeve still won't make you lose weight like that.
I mean, I guess I'm sure one day, maybe one day soon you'll interview her. Let's see what she says, and let's see how her interview goes, and then let's do another interview.
I really hope.
Then let's do another interview with me.
Okay, I really hope to have Amara in studio. Right now, she's in a film bubble, of course. So she agreed to a virtual, but I said no, I want you in studio. Uh-huh. So she has to wait. She's got like 3 shows coming out, and I know how it's going with this COVID situation or whatever. So, but I really hope to have her here because I want to know. Everybody want to know, especially women out here who are struggling with the weight. Like, tell us.
Hey, this part 1.
You feel me?
This conversation part 1, and then you will interview her, and then let's see how that goes. Let's see how the interview with her goes, and then you can interview me again.
Okay. All right. We will definitely check back with you part 1.
But what I can say, I just want to say that I do wish her nothing but the best. Okay. You know what I mean? If she happy over there doing what she do it. Do I respect it? I don't respect it. I would have never did that to her. You know what I'm
just saying, because I was going to say, that was my next thing. That sounds kind of like shady a little bit. But then when you go in to say, I don't respect that shit.
No. Like, I don't respect what she did or what she's doing. And I don't even, and she know what she's doing. She know it ain't right. He know it ain't right. My brother talked to him when the previews, my brother seen something. He didn't see everything. Then reached out to him. My brother reached out to Alan. Alan picked up the phone and said, I fucked up. First thing he said when he picked up the phone, Joe, I fucked up. You know what I mean?
See what pussy divides nations.
Yeah. So, but still,
you see what I'm talking about? It breaks families.
And it just ain't like all money ain't good money, and it ain't worth it. I don't think it was worth it on her side or his side. It's like, because I'll be honest, like, even though there was a split up there, sometimes relationships you need to split up, get some space. You do your thing, I do my thing. Let's see. And if it's meant to happen, y'all gonna come back together.
The fact that he said he fucked up, that's a conscience.
Yeah.
And 2, that is grounds for this not lasting and being not built on, what it should be built on. So therefore it won't last because it wasn't built on honesty. It wasn't built on security. And so, yeah, it's just like when a man steps out on his wife and tells the mistress, I'm going to do all this, and because he's having fun for the moment, but you know how that relationship began. And very rarely do you see those relationships prosper, even after the wife finds out and she leaves. The mistress is usually the last person the man calls to say, my wife put me out because you told me you was leaving your wife. So why you care if she putting you out? You come here, and they didn't want to be there like that. It was just something that they was going to get for that moment. Yeah. And, wow. Like, I mean, I'm like, you know, I'm not going to sit here and judge her and act as if I really know, because only no one knows. She could be under a lot of pressure with television.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And I'm sure when that interview happens, you know, with her, who I mean, I don't know how she's going to portray me to be. You know what I mean? Like, it's always he say, she say. You know what I'm saying? It's my word against her word against mine. So, you know, like I said, if you have multiple, you know what I'm saying, interviews, more and more, I'm sure it'll probably come out, you know, other situations. But like I said, I don't wish nothing bad on her. I just wouldn't.
Do you like the way she looks now? Be honest.
Do I like the way I think she's getting thin. She's getting thin, you know.
So it's not.
But maybe she's happy. Like, if I was around her.
But she's getting a lot of backlash from her fans, though, because she's making Instagram videos trying to explain, you know, the reason for the weight loss. And it's like, but there's a certain, like, you don't go from this to that, like that, you know? And it is a bit shocking. And so her having to defend. But I'm asking you.
Whatever. Let me put it like this.
Okay.
Whatever it is that she's going to tell you she's going through, or, you know, why she got thin like that. If I was around and the thinness, if it made her happy, I would support it, and I wouldn't love her no different. And I'd be right there with her. Cause I don't know what the process, we don't know what's going on with her, why she's losing the weight. But if she didn't like it and I had to help her put the weight on, or if she liked the weight, if she liked her size and I got to help her keep it off, I'm just gonna love you for you, whatever you're going through. Okay. That's just the type of dude I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. Okay. I mean, but
I just had to ask. I mean, because you guys were very close for 3 years, and to kind of see her. I mean, I literally, when someone showed me her picture, I even showed like her Instagram to my husband. He was like, "Whoa, what the hell?" Like it's so. It's not like, oh wow, you lost weight, you look good. It's kind of what the fuck happened?
It's a drastic change, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I was holding that weight. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Holding that weight.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking
about? So moving on to, you know, hot reality TV, because I know Shay kind of came out on the scene and really kind of put, not to say your family wasn't, you know, in a good space, but she kind of gave the family a brand name in the public with her streaming reality TV shows. Like, did you ever want to do reality TV?
I turned down going on reality since with my sister 10 years ago. You know what I mean? So it's not like I've had many opportunities to go on. I just never did it. You know?
Okay, because I guess people felt like Love and Hip Hop. Oh, he's just looking for a check. Yeah. But you could have. It's always been an opportunity for me. My sister, even if it was, I don't care if it was a phone call, if it was just a pop up, come show up and be here. Yeah. For Flavor of Love. You know what I'm saying? I would got a phone call, come up here and just do a little. I didn't want to do it. Okay.
You know, same thing with my mother. You know, her reaching out to my mother didn't want to do it.
Okay.
So. And we just didn't understand back then. You know, back then, that's just not what we did. But, you know, times change. You know, things are different. And, you know, you have people becoming very successful from reality shows and different things. So you got to look at it as a platform. It's a platform. And, you know, my situation organically happened. I wasn't planning on, you know, coming on here and making it about my music and making it about certain things. But once they said I'm gonna be on TV, we talked. We said, okay, cool. I want to perform. I want to do this. I want to do that. They said, okay, cool. But they still didn't use it. They still made me look how they wanted me to look. Because imagine if they didn't make me look like I was just a random boyfriend, just, you know, trying to be her manager or just trying to get some clout or whatever it is. And people were actually able to hear my music and see that I had some type of talent. or whatever it may be, that might change 50% of, you know, the thought process of what people think about me.
And I seen, like, I was watching your music videos. I didn't even know that you sung in Spanish too.
Yeah.
I was like, he doing reggaeton, and
I was on tour with a big. I lived in Mexico for three years. I was on a big tour with a Spanish artist, Romeo Santos, for a very long time.
I was like, okay. Now this is different, like, you know, but it's very smart to be able to capture that market because the Latin market is very, very profitable market, you know. So, and to see you do, is it classified as reggaeton?
No, that's bachata.
That's bachata. Okay, all right, cool. I'm learning. I'm learning. Yeah. So you, needless to say, like, this is not something that you kind of wanted to do. Was to make your end goal was to make money from being a reality star. You've always wanted to be a singer and leave it at that. Yeah. Okay.
And then, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like, and then once you get with a person like Amara, you know, after the love. And love does business, you know what I'm saying? So you think about it, it's like, man, if it could be, maybe this can turn into a power couple. Maybe this can be, you know, something like that. But, you know, so many darts and stones was thrown at the situation after the show because of how it was portrayed.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how did it elevate? I guess, did it elevate your career? Did it decrease your career? Are you not being, like, taken serious? Are you not getting as many phone calls?
No. It's the same. It's the same for me. I mean, one thing that can never be denied is talent. Okay. You know, that can't be denied.
So you still do you have a record deal?
I don't have a record deal. Okay. I'm just working on my own album at
That's
the moment.
Smart. I don't believe in record deals.
I don't have a record deal. Mm-hmm. I done been offered deals from Diddy, from Jazzy, from a lot of people, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it may have been a little bit time ago, but still, like, I know I got a talent. You know what I'm saying? I know I have a talent, so.
Now, what if it doesn't work out? Say, for instance, you've done all this reality TV. Your sister has given you the opportunity to kind of showcase your skills and stuff like that and use platform. And then you wake up one day and, okay.
Well, if it doesn't work out, you know what I'm saying? If it don't work out,
you got a backup plan.
Game with the queue, you know? We got a couple of things going on right here.
Okay.
Little family thing going on, you know?
Oh, sorry.
Total belly detox.
Oh, I got a little,
we got that,
pregnancy
you know what I'm
pouch.
Saying?
We got I had 2 kids.
We got a couple different things. We got the turmeric gummies.
Okay.
You know? And I only brought a couple things. I just wanted to give you with this bag.
Oh, thank you.
And I actually just did a photo shoot on the face of the apple cider vinegar gummies.
Okay, apple cider vinegar gummies. Okay.
So I'm that. We actually got my 2 nephews coming out with kid vitamins.
Nice.
Children's vitamins. Me and my brother are coming out with some workout things for men and different things. So, you know, the family is, you know, we tight. We stick together. So we're gonna make sure we good.
No, I had to ask.
Let me keep that up there for marketing purposes. You see that right there?
Yes. We'll do a close up, like, you know, later, like, because that's what we do for people who have products. Right. So I don't know if you've seen the content where we just kind of showcase the products close up. So don't worry, they're going to get to see them now.
Okay, cool.
But no, that's a good idea because, like, I always wonder, because this notion of being what you call like a starving art. I mean, you don't look like you're starving. You got diamonds on.
No, I ain't starving. I'm going to tell you that right
them diamonds, like, how you get them diamonds? You got diamonds on your neck. I know real diamonds when I see them.
You got to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get them. You got to pay for it.
They ain't rented or nothing.
They ain't rented, guys. They ain't rented.
Okay.
They ain't rented. So, you know.
Okay.
And then, you know, you gotta adjust. Like, my mother, the way she raised us is to be, you know, hustlers. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you know, go get it. You know, no matter what you got to go get it.
Okay.
You know, so
I would love to interview your whole family. You know, I think they are so cool.
Did you see? You know, my mother and my father just got married.
Yes, I saw that. So, and you were singing at the wedding.
Yeah. And
I saw Shay, because I know her and Shay have had, you know, a bit of a struggle relationship, and she was there as well.
We're gonna get into that. I want to talk about the wedding, then we can talk about Ayanna. So we can bring it together.
Tell me about the wedding, though.
It was beautiful. I mean, I didn't believe it, you know, because my sister's been working on this for years, trying to get my mother and father back together. But, you know,
wow.
Me and my mother, like, I don't want to talk to him. And my father, like, I don't want to talk to her. No. Yeah. You know, different things. And, you know, it's been like 3 months. My sister been going real hard. So 3 months ago, my sister was like, man, I'm going to get them to go on a date. I'm just like, man, shut up. You ain't about to get them to do nothing, you know, talking to my sister. So they my mother ended up calling me. She said, your father called me. Your father trying to take me out on a date.
Aww.
I said, go out. Go see what's up. You know what I'm saying? I told her, go see what's up.
Now, how long were they separated?
27 years.
And how long were they married?
12 or 13 years.
Damn, and Shay said, I want my mom and daddy back.
Yeah, 12, 13 years.
Okay.
They got a divorce when I was born. No, probably I may have been maybe 4 or 5. So I was just coming into
So
my
what
senses.
made her want to reconnect them though?
I mean, this is not no shades of my mother and father, but y'all old, cuz. Like y'all better figure this shit out, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he done tried it with other women, she done tried it with other men, and it just wasn't meant to be. Okay. You know what I mean? Why not bring the family back together? You know what I mean? Like, even for me, because them getting a divorce made me be a certain type of man. You know what I mean? Because my mother and father wasn't in the household, and my father was in the army for 22 years. So I had a close but a long distance relationship with my father. So my mother raised us, you know what I mean? But my mother was trying to take care of three kids the best way she knew how to do it. So, you know, we seeing lights get cut off, you know what I mean? You know, trying to figure out how to make certain food, you know, certain things happen, the candles burning, turn the oven on so we get some heat, all that stuff. So
no, I know all about that.
It's just certain things that, you know, we grew up, you know, watching that. As a kid, I'm thinking that, you know, my mother's not, you know, really around to see me in school or go to parent-teacher conference, different things, but I'm seeing my friends and their parents there. You don't love me. Well, like, why you don't do this for me? And they doing, you know, so it's just certain things that's happening as a kid that I don't understand. So, but now I kind of feel like a kid again. Because I get pictures, you know, they getting pedicures together and they laying in bed, sending us selfies, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got group chats. We do, what's it called? Not FaceTime, but,
like WhatsApp or
Zooms.
Oh, Zoom.
We do Zoom calls together and just have conversations now. So it's just like, it feels like a family again.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
And I'm surprised that they were open to it. Because, I mean, you know, my parents, you know, divorced after 30 years. And we're like, why?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Just take a break. Go stay here. But, you know, and to see that them reconnect after all that time. And now they're truly in love again. Because I'm sure your mom, she was probably a hard cookie to penetrate. Like, I ain't, you know.
She ain't having it.
Yeah.
If you think about my sister and think about where she gets it from. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hey. So, you know.
Shay ain't nothing to be fucked with at all.
Sometimes I kind of feel bad for my father, but hey, you decided to marry that.
Yes. Okay.
But he gonna be all right.
That's so cool. So you got to sing at the wedding.
Yeah,
I saw that on Instagram.
She called me 24 hours before talking about some singing this song. So I had 24 hours to learn that song. I don't even know the song right now. Cause I had to learn it like that day.
Was you drinking Casamigos at the wedding?
I wasn't drinking Casamigos. I might have a little something though. You know what I mean?
Listen. Now, the Ayana Fixed My Life, because I saw that was, first of all, you know, I personally don't feel like families can be fixed in 10 days.
Okay.
It seemed like she just come in. I'm just going to facilitate a conversation. You know how she talk, but I'm not going to fix you. Like, but the show is Fix My Life.
I get it.
What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just a facilitator, but I am not here for the end result. It's like, don't get me started with my Ayana impressions.
Like they say, stay woke.
Yeah.
She just woke me up.
Okay.
To understanding therapy.
So it was very, very real on that set.
Yeah. It was real on the set, and it put me in a setting like I've never been in a setting like that and asked the questions that I was asked about my past. It just brung up so many emotions, so many thoughts that I've suppressed for so many years. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have to think about it. Like, I'm grown. I ain't thinking about what happened when I was a kid. I ain't thinking about when I hated my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because he was getting more attention from my mother, or, you know, I was running away or doing certain things, trying to get her attention because of you was showing favoritism over here or you wasn't around. And like, I forgot about those things. Yeah,
I saw, like, you know, she kind of brought y'all in and y'all had I'm sure there's pre-prep before, like the therapy and all the, because I have heard that her pre-production is pretty extensive with you guys meeting with family therapists and everything that. But when it's time to film, you know, then that's when, you know, she's throwing questions at you that she never asked. And so, and it's like a moment of silence. I did see Shay get with her ass. Shay left the set. Shay said, I'm out.
That's my sister.
Look,
she gonna get with everybody.
Shay said, I told you to fix them, not me.
I mean, that's her. But even though it happened like that and the public was able to see, you know, the confrontation between my sister and Ayanna, it still helped the family.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It still helped the family. Because when I say the Zoom calls are now happening. Like before my mother and father even started dating, did a Zoom call. My dad felt bad that he wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He kind of felt bad, and you know, just seeing certain things, it just brought us closer.
That's good. I just from the outside looking in, I know it's pre-production, but when I hear her say, "I am not here to fix you. I am here to facilitate a reunion."
Right.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What does this title say?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, she was a sweetheart to me.
Okay.
She was a sweetheart to me.
Okay.
I understand, because I was there.
All right. So it's legit fixing.
She, I'm not gonna sit up here and say she can fix everybody.
She didn't stuff your head in the dirt and tell you. You seen them episodes?
I didn't see that, but
where she's like, we're gonna do a little exercise, and then she's like, you see that dirt? I want you to give all your emotions to the dirt, and you like, wait a minute, I got it. And she taking their head, give it to the dirt. It's Dad. This is what Dad
It's not me. I didn't say nothing.
Ayanna, now this shit.
I ain't say nothing.
Shit is like, come on now. You can't, I know she could do that with celebrities anyway, but there's a few folks she done got like that. Talking about dirt is where death resides. And so if it's dead, give it to the dirt. You like, wait. But no, that's good. I always like to see black families stick together. Like my husband and I, we got this. Ain't nobody going nowhere.
They ain't going nowhere.
Okay, you go to the
you ain't gonna let them leave.
Listen, you a free man. You can do what you want to do.
Okay.
But when we put time and energy, it's not just about us anymore. We have children.
Yes.
We have extended family. We have business. I have two.
Okay.
I have a 15-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Okay.
And people think they got different daddies. I said, no, same father. Don't try me like that. Okay. We just waited.
Right.
You know.
Wait a little bit of time and came back to it.
Wait a minute.
I'll be back.
We had to get a little bread first. You know what I'm saying? Because the first one we was struggling like hell.
Right. I understand.
Listen,
I ain't got no kids.
Well,
so that's another part that affected me because I was ready to have some babies.
You was ready to have some babies with Amara?
I was ready to pop.
Well, at least, I mean, because, when that could be a good thing that she lost the weight. Not to say y'all ain't going to come back together, because I believe all is possible, especially with your parents. But, maybe one day she'll come back and she's not a baby away from being overweight. No shade. I'm just saying, there's this saying, if you big, you need to lose weight before you have a baby, because when that baby weight come, it's twice as hard. And it's true, it's twice as hard.
I don't know, maybe homeboy will give him,
So you ain't gonna say you wouldn't reconnect with the love of your life? You would. See, you couldn't even say no. You couldn't even say no, because normally be like, nah, I ain't doing that, I ain't going there. You love her.
I do love her. You know what I'm saying? Anything is possible, you know what I mean? But,
And if you can love her through that, and she will see that once Alan will be out of the picture, I think y'all relationship will be in a much elevated space. Because it's like, if you can love me through this, you can love me through anything.
Yeah, I just hate that I had to go through this shit with my family and all this. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, because it ain't, like, this situation is, like, what they did is like, I still got to go through this with my people, with my family, with my brother. Like, you know what I mean? It's like she created other things, you know what I'm saying? To where, it just wasn't cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't cool, man. Like I said, wish her the best, but, I don't know. That'd be up to her to even address.
And like I said,
that's happening with me.
We're gonna have her in studio. I believe we have her down for November. So, but I'm not gonna wait to put your interview out until November.
Right.
But putting your interview out will give her a chance to respond to it. And so, but I'm glad, I'm thankful that we finally made this happen. You know what I'm saying? And we got a chance to talk to you because, like I said, that scene, whoo. I was just like, ooh, and it was the fast walking for me with the suitcase, slamming the door with the hat on. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was just so popular.
Wait a minute. Right, but you came back the next day though.
No, I was there that day.
It was the same day?
That night.
That night.
Run to the street, did a U-turn.
You did a U-turn. She said, come back. Because she was sitting there talking about, be strong, Amara. Be strong.
Yeah, that was her and this was me right there.
That same night.
You know what I'm saying?
You was asleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Well, that's good to know because she made us think that you was gone forever.
Yeah, it was a lot of thinking.
Gone to November.
Yeah. And,
okay.
And maybe the show, won't like that I'm saying those things, but at the end of the day, like I said, I thank them for the opportunity or whatever. And, it was a check. You know what I'm saying? Because I got paid.
That's good. That's good that you got paid because I heard they really not paying a lot of people. So you must be a strong love interest for you to get Mona to write a check.
You think I had a 14 episode on 13?
Okay.
So you know what I mean?
Okay.
So.
So
even if I was a broke nigga, I got paid that time.
Them diamonds, I can tell.
Okay. I got paid that time.
In the headline.
I was doing it every day and I got paid. So
you cried.
So I was working, I cried. So you cried,
you got paid, cried, did your U-turn and came right back in the house.
Exactly.
Okay, well, hopefully you'll do a U-turn and come back on the show after, on my show, after Amara is responded. Yeah. And I'm sure she's gonna respond.
Yeah, she will. And she will. And she's gonna, I believe it's gonna be politically correct.
Well, she wants to save it for the filming, but I have my ways of getting, it out or whatever. But thank you so much. Emjay, please tell the viewers where, first of all, I want you to do two things. I want you to tell the viewers where they can find you, buy your products, and two, can you sing us away?
Oh, I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna do something away. Here we go.
Okay.
So Official Emjay. Official Emjay is spelled Emjay.
Okay.
Everything is Official Emjay. Emjay. All of my social media, the website, officialmj.com. Emjay again is not spelled M and a J. It's spelled Emjay.
Got it.
Official Emjay. You also the products, the Healthy Hand.
Yes.
My sister. Shay, my brother, Dr. Joe Johnson. Mm-hmm. We got the Total Belly Detox right there. Okay. We're gonna do a close-up for y'all soon.
We're gonna do a close-up,
in a minute. Yeah. We got the turmeric gummies right here. And we also got who I'm the face of. I just did a photo shoot, so it's coming out real soon. We got the apple cider vinegar gummies coming to you. Okay. Real soon. So what I'm gonna do right now is have you taste one right now.
Oh God, are you supposed to take them in the morning now?
Nah, you're gonna take one right now. Just tell me how they taste.
Okay.
Tell me how they taste. I open
it.
They
taste like apple cider vinegar?
Just taste it and tell me what you think.
They stuck. Hold on for a second. I get one.
You can take one or two, whatever you want.
Okay.
After you take one, you probably take two.
No, I had some gummies that I had last week and they made me
Okay. Go ahead and chew that thing. I'm gonna have one with you. Not bad.
They're good.
Not bad.
It tastes like candy. I had to keep them away from my kids.
That's right.
But they do have, you can tell on the aftertaste, you can taste the vinegar. Mm-hmm. So they are infused with vinegar.
Definitely.
That's good.
All these products is official. This is only 3 products, but we got a lot of products.
That's good.
We're coming out with more. The Healthy Hand. TheHealthyHand.com.
Is this a family thing?
Family thing. My sister came up with the idea. Okay. And said, I need my brother.
And tell Shay I need an interview. She's reality TV, what they call gold. You know that.
She ready for you.
She reality TV gold. Because I was trying to get her when she was going off online. I think it had something to do with a person I ain't gonna name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was just like, oh, Shay, come on now, come on. She see my DM. But I got her brother now, so listen.
I'll make sure to get you right.
Thank you. And come on, sing us away. Man.
We getting the hell up out of here. I'm going home. I gotta go. And I'm not singing no more songs.
No, thank you. Emjay.
Thank
okay,
you,
okay. Healthy Hand, official Emjay everywhere. Thank you guys.
This is for you.
And yes, thank you. Now watch her try to take my shit to the house. She was like, Tasha, oh, this is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So when the camera shut off, I'll tell you how to take it.
Okay.
So you good.
Okay, cool.
Get you right.
I like this.
Make sure the hubby. Make sure you send them off for about 24 hours. You know what I mean? You can come back when you finish.
Man, he be right at the house when I'm doing my detox.
That's real love. You can sit right there. Somebody handling their business. That's called official.
No, it was
real
funny
love.
because I was reading an article last week about an actress. I forgot her name, but she built 2 toilets in her bathroom so that her and her husband could take shit together. I said, "Nah, that's too much."
In the same
side by side.
Oh, that's crazy.
So they can take shits together.
That's crazy.
Could you imagine the smell up in that motherfucker with 2? No.
Have you ever heard of a blumpkin?
No, what is that?
Anybody know what a blumpkin is?
No.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, we're gonna use this as a blooper. Please tell us.
Okay, that's when you get head while you're taking a shit on the toilet.
Cut! Have you done that before?
No, I haven't done it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done it.
I was gonna say, but did Amara do that?
No.
Look, it's a real question.
Nah, but I read about it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And we out.
Hopefully the Blumpkin took us home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just say now we gotta go by. Cut.
Bloopers.
We're done. Blumpkin. I can't unsee that shit. Just like
You need to ask him about likeness.
Likeness?